Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, classmate. I am James Carlo M. Valenzuela, and I will be the first reporter for this group. So, on our first slide, our course is MTEC 101. Period is prelim, and our class schedule is 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. TTH. Week 1, Session 1. So, the topic that is assigned to us is all about the Colreg 72, Rule 31 to Rule 34. So on the next slide is our course outcome. Working knowledge of the Rule 31 to Rule 34 based on the Colreg 72. On the next page is our learning outcome. The students can able to identify the lights and shape, and the students will explain the sound and light signal of Colreg 72. On the next slide is the importance of the topic. The students will have a working knowledge of the Colreg 72 from Rule 31 to Rule 34. So let's start for the first topic on our discussion, the Rule 31. So Rule 31 is in part of Part C, which is the lights and shape. So Colreg 72, Rule 31 covers all about seaplanes. So as you see on the picture on this slide, the lights on the starboard side of the seaplane is green, and the lights of the port side of this seaplane is red, and the light of this masthead light of the seaplane is white. Next slide. Colreg 72, Rule 31, where it is impracticable for seaplanes or a witchcraft to exhibit lights and shape of the characteristic or in the position prescribed in the rules of this part. She shall exhibit lights and shape as closely similar in characteristics and position as is possible. So next slide. A seaplane or a witchcraft to exhibit the lights and shape as required by the rule. So for the example picture below, as you see on the seaplane, the starboard light is green and the port side light is red, and its masthead light is white. So these lights indicate as seaplanes. And for the example for the witchcraft light is that the starboard light is green and the port side light is red, but the masthead light is red. So these lights indicates as a witchcraft. So but if they cannot, then they should display the lights and shape that are similar in characteristics and position as possible. So that is the end of this Rule 31.
Good day everyone, and especially to you, sir. So my name is Sige Jurayan, and my topic is all about rule number 32, and these are the definition. This is an example picture of whistle. The word whistle, it means any sound signaling appliance capable of producing the prescribed blast and which complies with the specification in Annex 3 to this regulation. So Annex 3, technical details of sound signal appliances. Next, these are the example picture of short blast. The term short blast, it means a blast of about 1 second duration. This is the example sound of short blast in 1 second duration. The other meaning of one short blast, this means it intended to leave you on my port side. When you pass near another boat, you will maneuvering by leaving them in your left side as your pass. If you are behind another boat, going the same direction about to overtake it, one short blast means I intended to pass you on your starboard side, my port side. Next, this is the example picture of prolonged blast. The term prolonged blast means a blast of a blast from 4 to 6 second duration. This is the example sound of prolonged blast in 6 seconds duration. The other meaning of prolonged blast, this means you are leaving a dock or departing to your ship. It signals to other a change in status and that you are getting underway. A prolonged blast is also sounded when a vessel is approaching in bed in a river where vessel coming from another direction cannot be seen. It is sometimes referred to as a blind bend signal. So there are more maneuvering signal, and these are the different blast combination for various movements on the water that may use both short and prolonged blasts. When power driving vessels are in sight of one another and meeting of cruising at a distance within half a mile of each other, each vessel underway when maneuvering as authorized or required by the inline rules must use the following sound signal. So that's all.
Good day to you, sir, and good day to everyone. I'm here to continue the Colrig 72 Rule 33 from Group 10, Part D, Sound and Light Signals. Rule 33 is about equipment for sound signals. So let's begin from A. A vessel of 12 meters or 39.4 feet or more in length shall be provided with a whistle. So here's a visual aid of a 12-meter vessel having a whistle or horn provided, and here's a containing picture that says that 12-meter vessel or more than will be provided having a horn or whistle. So a vessel of 20 meters or more in length shall be provided with a bell in addition to a whistle. So here's a picture or containing picture, 20 meters vessel having a bell or addition to a whistle. So and a vessel of 100 meters or more in length shall in addition be provided with a gong, the tone and sound of which cannot be confused with that of the bell. So I'm gonna flash a containing picture of a 100 meters vessel having a gong or the tone of sounds of which cannot be confused with a bell. So I'm gonna flash it here. You can see it now, and the whistle or bell and gong shall comply with the specification in Annex 3 to these regulations. The bell or gong or both may be replaced by other equipment having the same respective sound characteristics, provided that manual sounding of the prescribed signals shall always be possible. So from B, a vessel of less than 12 meters in length shall not be obliged to carry the sound signaling appliances prescribed in paragraph A. So I'm gonna flash right here containing picture of less than 12 meters vessel to explain about it. So of this rule, but if she does not, she shall be provided with some other means of making an efficient sound signal.
Good day! My name is Cadet Ken Villarta. At this juncture, I will be telling you what is Rule 34, which means maneuvering and warning signals. Paragraph A. When vessels are in sight of one another, a power-driven vessel underway, when maneuvering as authorized or required by these rules, shall indicate the maneuver by the following signals on her whistle. One short blast means, I am altering my course to starboard side. Two short blasts mean, I am altering my course to port side. 3 short blasts mean I'm operating a stern propulsion. Paragraph B. Any vessel may supplement the whistle signals prescribed in paragraph A of this rule by light signals, repeated as appropriate whilst the maneuver is being carried out. These signals shall have the following significance. 1 flash means I am altering my course to starboard side. 2 flashes mean I am altering my course to port side. 3 flashes mean I am operating a stern propulsion. The duration of each flash shall be about 1 second. The interval between flashes shall be about 1 second, and the interval between successive signals shall not be less than 10 seconds. The light used for this signal, if fitted, be an all-round white light visible at a minimum range of 5 miles, and shall comply with the provisions of Annex 1 to these regulations. Paragraph C. When in sight of one another in a narrow channel or fairway, a vessel intending to overtake another shall, in compliance with Rule 9, Paragraph A, indicate her intention by the following signals on her whistle. 2 prolonged blasts followed by 1 short blast means I intend to overtake you on your starboard side. 2 prolonged blasts followed by 2 short blasts mean I intend to overtake you on your port side. The vessel about to be overtaken when acting in accordance with Rule 9, Paragraph E, shall indicate her agreement by the following signal on her whistle. 1 prolonged, 1 short, 1 prolonged, and 1 short blast in that order. Paragraph D. When vessels in sight of one another are approaching each other, and from any cause either vessels fail to understand the intentions or actions of the other, or is in doubt whether sufficient action is being taken by the other to avoid collision, the vessel in doubt shall immediately indicate such doubt by giving at least 5 short and rapid blasts on the whistle. Such signal may be supplemented by a light signal of at least 5 short and rapid flashes. Paragraph E. A vessel nearing a bend or an area of the channel of fairway where other vessels may be obscured by an intervening obstruction shall sound 1 prolonged blast. Such signal shall be answered with a prolonged blast by any approaching vessel that may be within hearing around the bend or behind the intervening obstruction. Paragraph F. If whistles are fitted on a vessel at a distance apart of more than 100 meters, one whistle only shall be used for giving maneuvering and warning signals.